everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. With that, let's get up to Buffalo. Standing by at New Era Field, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. There's a look at New Era Field here in Orchard Park, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The NFL season has hit high gear. Off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here.
All
this will
day,
be a touchback,
baby, let's go.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady.
59. Let's go, D. Watch the shift.
Watch it.
Watch the shift.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Out wide, it's McLaurin. It'll go as a loss of a yard
Oh,
on the game's
him.
first play.
Got
Second
him.
down.
Wait.
A loss
Let's
of a
go,
yard there to
lady.
start out. That leads to a second
must
and
be
11.
dreaming. Watch it.
I got the key to this one.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby. Good job.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
Yellow.
I'll
Go on, lady.
because I'm going to use their
59, Mike the
aggressiveness
59.
against them as this
Let's
game
go,
goes
defense.
on.
Hey,
Watch it.
He's going to throw. Under pressure again, and down he
They
goes
can't
again.
stop us. They cannot
Competition
hold
comes
us
up in so
down.
many different
We're going to keep
ways.
getting
Right
sacks.
now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their quarterback this game.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. 12 yards on the return that
All
time.
day.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Got it.
So good field position for the Bills as
Check
they
the
come
outs,
up
check the
1st
outs,
and
check the
10
outs.
at their own 44.
Crash.
Give right side. T. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 59. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Second down now. T. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
I know
It's
you
not
felt
often
that
that I
one.
expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games.
Here we go. Here we
He
go.
left 100
56
way
yards.
behind last
56.
week. I
Drop
think he's
deep,
going to
drop
do
deep.
it again. I'm expecting 150.
Of the week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked
Good work,
in.
boys. Let's go.
At 21
Let's go.
yards there as they convert on 3rd. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have
Watch the
competitors
curl,
running
watch
around
the
the field.
curl.
These guys know where they stand. Yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them want to be number 1.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line.
Let's
before
go,
it's
baby.
all said and done. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounce it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get their
Check.
getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside
Let 'em know.
can spill the play before it
Let him know.
gets there.
Check 43.
Only about a yard
Get there.
as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find blitz. Of course you're going to get it.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Able to convert on 4th to bring up first and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. On first and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
51, go! Mike, 51!
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Second down now.
Hey, let's go. Come.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant! Watch the slant! Watch the slant!
Great effort there.
Run!
With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a season. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it goes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And you know, football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place in their division, looking good. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's a third one in this game.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Has been a strength of this team all
year.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I don't care who you put on him.
I don't need to.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
59.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Squeeze, double up.
And he is going to go down. They sack him.
Another loss. Another day.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
That a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
22, Jet, bomber. 22, Jet, bomber.
On first down, team. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Go, baby.
Townsend's all-time record 31. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins, we talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush will bowl you over on the way back to the quarterback?
Check four, check four.
Reestablish that in order to try to pull the man up right.
This one. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it.
Yellow.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Woo!
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I know you feel that.
It will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Check 59. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Don't be scared of it. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Come on now, let's go.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Yellow. Definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Got you, boy.
Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as they drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd
Mike,
down.
Yellow. 180.
Let's go. Check 9.
Ball here on 2nd down. And the running lanes.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me.
Stop him behind the line.
Check.
Really is winning the entire game at the
You
point
ain't
of
going
attack.
nowhere.
Yeah, right there at the line of and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that?
Your trip ends here, baby. Your trip ends here.
Backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. Boy, they had a lot of real estate. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Let's go.
Marker. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Check 52.
Yeah, with the way nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it.
Let's go now.
That's what you're looking for.
So from the 36
I'm
now,
coming after
1st
you.
and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
56.
They'll try again from
Let's
the
go,
36
defense.
on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Right there, 56.
They don't need to run another play here before they let's see if they do it anyway. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be
Let's go. Let's do this.
It comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go. He's just been looking for some space.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Offensive line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better be ready next time.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this
Yellow.
first half of action. A
Check,
reminder, once
59.
we hit halftime,
Hey,
as
let's
we
get
do
some
all season, we'll
penetration
send
here.
it down to
Let's
John.
get some
Pressure gets to him again.
Back him up, back him up.
And they're picking up right where they left off with
Yellow.
the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that this past week.
All day,
They know to
pump.
get after
Check,
people.
check, 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 check,
Finding
check.
some answers right now. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes back, he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Here we go. Yeah.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime.
Come on now.
Why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special
Watch
here.
left, watch
We'll see
left.
how much
Tight
they
end.
get.
Four down.
Very short. Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down
Let's
here
go,
to the
boys.
43.
Let's go.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Catch number 100
Yeah,
for his career
let's
right
go.
there, and it's good enough
Check,
to keep the
56.
chains moving. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to get a receiver in stride, and he can pick up the ball after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, baby.
Throwing again on
Yeah,
second
baby.
down, but this
Ready,
time it's
56.
incomplete. They were
Mike's
trying to go to
56.
Brown once again.
Here we go,
and
here we
it's
go.
third and short. Jackson looking to throw the third. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they'll have it
We
in
play
the
to
red
win.
zone before
Let's
he crosses
go.
over out of bounds. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to
Mike,
have a
56,
first
right
down.
there, right there, 56. Watch a slap, watch a slap. Shut up.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He's got it. Another good gain. That's now 35
Come on, baby.
yards
Let's
combined on those last 2 plays. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Right.
2 big plays in
Mike,
succession.
51.
Not sure this
Watch
D
the
knows
screen,
what
watch
hit
the
him, but
screen.
now they got to
Watch
get
the
ready.
screen,
It's
watch
first
the
and
screen.
They'll try to run this one in.
Right.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
We touchdown in your city. That's
As
it.
the first half is winding down, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
Especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Mike,
Yellow.
The Chiefs
I'm
offense
the
about set
lady.
to begin this drive.
I smell fear
Typically
in that
down to the first
offense.
half, I might say, oh, you
I
at least need
smell
a few.
fear.
Right side.
They need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right? I'm sorry about that.
Yellow.
Take
I'm the
your
lady.
time. First half, you
Double
still got
time,
a chance.
double time.
I think
Hey,
they're out
4
of
down,
patience
4
here.
down.
This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard
There we go.
line. So here are the Bills to take over. They're
Here we
on
go,
a
here we
3-game
go.
winning streak, and
61.
right now looking good in this one as well.
Let it go.
They'll run on 15. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Yeah,
Second and
baby.
8.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter
51,
inside, but that one was
51.
swallowed up
coming.
because what they're hoping, this big
I'm
defensive
coming.
lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
51 to Mike. Oh.
35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball
Bound
up
to
to
lose
the
one.
35
Man
now
left,
as they
man left.
come up
Four
on
down,
first and 10.
Take it.
From the gun, it's It'll be caught by Brown. That one goes for 24
let's go.
yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, O-line. Come on,
That's
line.
the first time getting
We
the
better know the
quarterback
double.
sack number
56
1.
is Mike.
You know, they
56
had
is
5
Mike.
last week, I'm
Here we go,
remembering.
D.
And you have to
Here I
find
go.
a way to
Here
slow
I
down
go.
the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but to show them a lot of different ways to get that in the first
They gonna
half.
need some
You know,
therapy
different
after this.
angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now
Keep
they
playing
come up
hard.
with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Touchdown. Get a roll. West.
Watch the slant.
Watch twist.
T, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to
Right
the line
there.
of scrimmage.
All day,
2nd and
baby.
10 coming up.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to
Big
be
stop,
a case
D.
of
Big
see
stop.
ball,
Let's go.
get back.
Run, run, run.
Broken tackle. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Mike 56.
Cut.
Third down, Jackson. Lamar Jackson, such a
All
threat
day,
with
baby,
those
all
legs,
day.
able to improvise and get the first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble,
Let's go,
and pick up a
defense.
first
Our
down,
time. This is
and
our
inside
time.
the 5-yard line.
Check 24. Check 24.
First and goal. And he's in for the score. And his
baby.
season
That's my boy.
continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back.
We got
This will be
this.
a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail
59, Mike
offense
the
first time
59.
to touch the ball
I
in
got him.
quarter 3.
Kill.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They have planned because some teams
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
These are the
Mike,
sequences
yellow.
we want to run. These have worked well for us. And sometimes they
Watch the
throw
twist.
that
Watch the
big
twist.
chunk
Check 50.
early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Oh,
Up their
yeah.
And they're going to
Yellow.
get him
On the
behind
line,
the
right?
again.
Check,
As his
check, 59.
nightmare afternoon
You ain't got
continues.
nothing. You ain't got
Mahomes on third. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 30, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident
it's
throw
coming up.
either. This one was
Hey,
kind of up
let's
for
go.
grabs. It's going to come down to the hands of the wrong team.
Watch the safety creep.
On the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
All right, T. Let's go. All right, T.
Kill.
Shut up.
Keep it on the ground.
Let's go. Come on. Run to the ball. We got to run out.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Let's go,
Here
fellas.
we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ball at 45 now is going to come up on first and 10. 5 yards on the carry.
Yeah,
Pick
baby.
up on first down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about keeping the clock moving and staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's a third quarter, this running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Check. Go, 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 run, run, run.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive
Here
continues.
we go. Here we go.
So
Here we
far
go.
this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL.
Watch tight end,
picking
watch
up
tight
first
end.
downs, and
Tight
they get the
right, tight
conversion
right.
here.
Let's
I
go.
think a lot of that
Four down.
is due to how they win on first and second down because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable.
Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. 6
Back now
yards.
in Buffalo.
36.
And this
36.
is a blowout for the fourth. Very one-sided affair. And good downhill running.
Oh,
He's got 6
yeah.
yards down to the 13. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 this game, didn't they? It looks like they had a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept
Come
the
on,
pressure
fellas.
for their own offense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
On the set. My boy, 51.
I got you. I got you.
Yes, yes. Mike 51. Mike 51. 51. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
First and goal.
Run.
And he
Get it.
is into the end zone, and the touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense,
Dominant throughout this game, and privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching, and he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a
All day,
touchback.
baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game. But
Let's go.
Let's get this. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. So they for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Come on, set.
So
Come on,
one play, and they're already
Check
just
56.
shy of midfield.
Let's go, D. Big series right there.
From the gun, Jackson. Hitter here, it's complete. The completion good for 3.
That's it, baby.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so
You don't
well,
want none,
doesn't he?
baby. You don't want none.
The best
Hey,
part about
hey.
it, I don't think that was his
You don't
primary
want-
target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary
Let's go,
target
baby.
for a really nice gain.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Back.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
Right
And
there,
it's second
56.
down.
Hey, watch twist.
Second and 6.
Mike 56.
Go, D. Let's go.
Jackson. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Baby.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third
Check
down.
56.
You don't want none of that.
Give me this.
Gun on third down. Jackson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Ready?
And with things looking pretty good
56
on the
is the mic.
scoreboard, they're going to keep
Hey,
the
watch the
offense
slant.
out there.
Watch the slant.
And go for it. Jackson got a man. It's Brown. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard
Let's go,
pickup on
ready.
fourth.
Not a wolf.
Mike
Jackson
51,
now,
Mike
6 for
51.
6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Mike 51.
I got you, punk.
And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
You
just
got him.
inside the 20.
You got it.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and
Mike
catch.
56.
Able to get
Mike
7 on that
56.
first down.
Ready, go. Our QB's up.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover.
That ball don't belong to you,
there as
boy.
his
That ball
guys
belongs to
will
us.
get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to
Fire down
risk
these two.
reward.
Fire down these two.
I don't know about you, but
Here we
is
go.
it worth it at
Here
that
we
point,
go.
whatever
Here
you're
we
going
go.
to pick up to even lose the football?
Should have gone down.
We ain't giving up nothing.
2020, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's
Come on now,
really
come on,
never
let's
wrong,
go.
is it? Because
Let's
you
go.
can analyze it. But I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first
Yellow.
option.
I'll go
Taking
blue,
care of the
lady.
ball, getting what you can, and that's
Even.
it. Don't
Fourth
worry about
down.
it anymore.
Even.
Tired of seeing me.
Let's go, baby.
Absolutely nobody fooled there.
That's
He's
it,
going
baby.
nowhere
That's
fast
it.
as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yellow. Let's go,
Just 2 minutes
lady.
remaining here in the
Mike to
fourth
59.
quarter of what has
Let's
been
go.
a one-sided affair. So
Yellow.
the Chiefs
Go,
in possession
lady.
of the ball as we
on,
welcome you
baby.
back.
Let's see what you
They're
got.
looking at second down now as they search for a
Let's
concept.
go.
On second and 11 now.
I'm all over you.
And shoving it out in open field. And taking it across midfield and just
Let's go,
shy of
let's
the
go.
40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Yellow. Let's go,
So the
blue,
ball goes
lady.
from their own 41.
I got you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack daddy.
We've been around this league for a while, and many
Wide,
coaches
wide,
never
wide,
put their
80.
starting quarterback
59.
almost back.
Let's go.
Oh, the pressure too
Let's
great,
go.
and he goes down once more.
They can't stop the franchise.
Okay, let's go back a little
Yellow,
bit.
yellow.
My steering
Let's go,
comes to the
lady.
front. What's that old
Let's
saying?
go.
Those who learn the lessons in
And he's going to go down again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's the Chiefs punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
So they wound up passing on the long field goal.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
And it's
Check.
risky
Crunch.
because your
Crunch.
punter, if he puts it in the end
Crunch.
zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Set, ready. Mr. Pittsburgh.
Right there. 56.
It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long day.
Throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Yeah, baby.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag
go,
route
here we
on
go.
as your primary
6
call,
yards.
you got to be really
Check,
careful as a
check.
passer about how far you can
Let's
go.
go.
You're into some tough coverage.
The second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Here we go. Quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look.
56. Check 56.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block
Did
me.
he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Here we
It'll
go.
be their
Come on,
third
Zach.
and final
Get ready.
timeout, so as they talk
Nice,
things over,
sweetheart.
we'll step aside.
Zach,
Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead,
Zach.
but I've
Go to
seen this a
base.
bunch of times as well.
56.
The defense is going to
Watch
crowd
the
the line
out,
of
watch
scrimmage.
the
If you
out.
just hand it off, your running back popped as well. And sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Let's go.
Gain there
Let's
of
go. Let's
21
go.
yards.
Buddy up.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Hey.
No. Motion.
Mike 56.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 14
Let's
yards,
go,
and the
boys,
Bills will
bring it
get
up.
a new set of downs. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working, and